Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Sends it crossfield. And that is out of play. Yamal, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career. There's the shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. That's good running with the ball. Well, now here's a good Messi! And that's a tidy finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
But inscrit après 10 minutes de jeu par le numéro 19. Messi!
Sevilla are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager
And a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Sevilla have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. And here's Haaland. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Raul distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sevilla with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Raul, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Now it's Haaland. Oh, nice touch. And it's Rijkaard. Berbatov. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Shoots! And there's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Paris cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rijkaard! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Rijkaard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
That's a good run down the left. Drills one in. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Paris are all square. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And Messi! Chance again? No.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. And here's Haaland. Great ball. Rijkaard! And that's in. And he celebrates his 30th goal. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that.
He leaps for it! And he's gone looking for safety. Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. Looks a smashing ball. Sevilla have the chance to go the other way. Beckenbauer. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yamal. Now that's well seen too. Baresi. Spread out to the left. Haaland. Messi.
Additionnel, 3 minutes.
Tries one from range. And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Baresi proves too strong. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So what can they make of this? And it's been played through. That's put paid to the danger. And that is the end of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Sevilla leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. And so the action is resumed. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? And this... Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Lampard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. Oh, such a clever touch. Lovely feet. Paris are looking to go forward now. Rodri. Raul. Raul running with the ball. Schneider picks it up out wide. Big chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Baresi. Played out to the left flank. And it's Messi.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lampard opts to play it back. He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Messi with the short one. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Baresi. Here's Rodri. Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely, now then. And this is Schneider. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Lampard. And it's Messi. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Baresi attempts a clearance. Baresi calmly anticipates. Haaland. That's going wide left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a shot! Xavi Alonso gets it away. Schneider has created one goal already. It's a good run he's making out on the left.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Attention, changement.
Tries to get it clear.
Paris really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In towards the backs, he's rising! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Paris making further changes here, and in quick succession. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
And here's Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Over to the right flank. Messi. He has found the way through. In towards the back stick. Akanji getting this one clear. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good move. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Just eases him off the ball.
Paris really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Can he get it through? So no flag here. Oh, he's having a go! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's at the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other.